Hey all, this will be my last video here in Taiji, Japan. I haven't made any video logs since coming, simply because I've been busy, filming the dolphin drives and that sort of thing, and the slaughters and everything, but I just wanted to talk about a few things, and one, I wanted to thank everybody who had a hand in sending me here, because in the couple of months that I was fundraising, I was able to raise enough for me to be here for just under 3 weeks, and my partner to also come for a week, and it was tremendous, the support that we received in, when we said that we wanted to become Cove Guardians here. And originally I never thought that it was possible that Ryan could join me, and he ended up being able to, and it was a huge help. The more numbers we can get here, the better. So I just want to thank all the amazing people who either, donated money. I want to thank Terry at Eurosafe Spa, who actually paid for my flight here. She sponsored me. So a giant thank you to you. You made this trip possible. And, to everyone who sent love or kind words, or put positive comments, anything like that. And also to the people who are calling the Japanese embassies. Every time dolphins come in the cove, or every time they're slaughtered, or every day that we don't have dolphins, people are calling every single day, repeatedly, and this is extremely important, because we need to keep the pressure on the Japanese embassies. The change has to come from the inside, and it's you who do all the groundwork. We're here letting you know the issue, and letting you know day to day what exactly is happening at the Cove, but you guys are the ones doing the real work. So thank you to each and every person, even if you just called once, and keep up the great work, because we need to keep this going. As soon as I get home, I'm going to be making phone calls every single day, because if I can't be here, I need to be doing something productive for this movement. So thank you again, everyone. Even the people who are, causing debate and, lively discussion and everything, because it's good, because it makes us think. So thank you. I'd like to talk a bit about my experience here. As I said in my videos before coming, I knew that it wasn't going to be the most pleasant experience, and it hasn't been at all, actually. Since the day that we arrived here, Ryan and I, he left after 1 week, by the way, but since arriving here, the first day there was dolphins in the cove, and almost every day after that there was dolphins in the cove. And it started out, they were keeping the dolphins overnight, slaughtering them the next day, and or bringing the trainers in to choose the dolphins to go to dolphin museums and aquariums and things like that. Now they're not even doing that; they're just slaughtering them the same day. I have seen a few days where there haven't been dolphins in the cove, and I'm really grateful, for that. When they spend all that money to go out at sea and they come back with nothing, and that's fantastic. But every day hasn't been like that, so I think I've witnessed so far, I don't even know, maybe 200 dolphins killed since I came here, and then another almost 100 taken off for captivity, which is equally as bad, if not worse. And it's been hard. It's not an easy thing to be here, but it's necessary for us to be here. And you stay disconnected from it all. A lot of people have been telling me, I think I'm too emotional to come over to Taiji. But I was that way too. But I haven't cried one tear since arriving here, because your mind, it can't process it all. It can't comprehend that, you see the dolphins 1 minute and the next minute they're gone and you can see them cut up on the gutting barge. You just don't have time to deal with it, because then you have to go back and you have to edit and post pictures and do your blog and, and reply to the numerous emails and messages on Facebook that we get. So if you have a fear of being over-emotional, I can tell you that you don't even have time for it here, and you can't even process it. So I have a feeling that it will kind of swamp me when I return home, because I haven't dealt with all the pent-up emotion and frustration, anger, and every emotion that I've dealt with here. And it is hard to stay positive. I know I talked a lot about being positive, maintaining a positive attitude. It's not always easy, when you're seeing this kind of thing happen. So it's been a pretty difficult experience, but you know what, I wouldn't take it back for anything. And if I could, if there's any possible way for me to stay longer or to come back, I'm going to try my best, because Alora had said in one of her blogs that once you start this, you can't stop it, and she's right. Once you come here, once you see this, you know that you're going to be fighting for this for the rest of your life, because you have to. Once you see these creatures taken away from their home in the ocean and slaughtered, having their family ripped apart from them, it's something that you can't get out of your mind, and you got to stop it. So I will be back next year, if not again this year. If I can make it happen, I will. But otherwise, I will be coming back as a Cove Guardian next year, and every year thereafter, until this stops, because it has to, and it's going to, and you know, we're getting to them. We can feel the pressure. They're covering up their every action here. They're completely ashamed. I know some of you say that, you know, we're the ones shaming the movement. What it comes down to, you know, for all the naysayers who have commented on my blog, you know, on my Facebook, on my videos, is that we're here to save dolphins. We're not here to impress anyone. We're not here to please anyone. We're not here to appeal to anyone. When you see those dolphins in the cove, you want to save them. And I don't care about different tactics, you know. If you have a different tactic, please come. I think that all tactics are useful here, as long as we save the dolphins. That is our main purpose, and arguing doesn't really get us too far. So I just want to say a bit about that. Also, you know, I'd like to talk about my fellow Cove Guardians who have come here. They've been an amazingly, you know, diverse group of people from South Africa, Canada, United States, Europe, you know, South America, Japan. You know, we pretty much have every country, and Australia also represented here, and all these people who care so much, and they've been a great group of people, and I have to say goodbye to them all, and we had to say goodbye to some of them earlier this week. And it's like coming home, you know, meeting a group of people like this. You become family. You become closer than, I think, many situations. So they've been a great group of people, and we'd love to see more of you coming. You know, if you have the money to sponsor someone that you know to come, please do. You know, if you just have the drive to, raise the money. I did. You know, you can do this. Put up videos, create a blog, anything that you can do. So that's that. You know, if anyone has any questions for me, please feel to post them on my blog or on my Facebook or on my YouTube channel here. And you know, I just want to say that it's been, you know, although a very difficult experience, it's been a very rewarding one. And now I'm going to spend my life, you know, fighting for these dolphins, because after you see them in captivity and slaughtered, you have to set them free. So I think that's it for today. I'm going to be leaving early this morning to go to Osaka and catch a flight out, and I'll be arriving in Canada actually today. I'll be going back in time, and on the 20th there will be an event for the oceans in Vancouver, hosted by Sea Shepherd, hosted by Antoine Lum, which is, I believe, nephew of Paul's, and I will be speaking about this campaign at that event. So if any of you are in the Vancouver area or can make it to the event, please come. It starts at 7 p.m. on the 20th, and I hope to see you there.